Hey, what is up? My name is Martin and here we have the brand new Xiaomi Mi Band 3, the successor for the Xiaomi Mi Band 2. But how much of a successor is it really? And should you wait for the English version or the NFC version, and is it worth the price increase? Today we will find out in the unboxing of the Mi Band 3, the installation, the 𝗵𝗵𝗽 application overview and my hands-on review. So let's go! So let's start with a quick unboxing so you know what to expect in the box and what to receive. So I really wanted to have the Mi Band 3 as soon as possible, so I shipped it with DHL because that's the fastest way to get it. So here I have the bag and let's open it. So I got mine from Deal Extreme. The link is in the description of this video in case you want to know. So if we open the box, there isn't anything else than the bag and the product itself. It is some sort of simple box, as you can see, with some specifications on the back, and that's basically it. If we open the box, we have this pill-shaped device that we have to get out of the carton. I see we have a soft TPU band below it as well, which is nice. It's a pretty standard model and very similar to the Mi Band 2. And you probably will find many other colors and models available on the internet, and if you want so, I will leave a link in the description of this video where you can find more of those. Then there's a user manual, which and probably you cannot read as well, so let's throw it away. And last but not least is the charging dock or station. It's pretty simple and similar to the Mi Band 2 unboxing. Let me clear up one thing first. I've got the regular version, which is in Chinese, and it has been launched in China for 169 RMB, which translates to roughly $26. There's also an NFC version for 199 RMB, and that's approximately $31. But you can find the best available international reselling price in the video's description down below. The version with English and NFC will be available somewhere in July-August, but I will keep updating the video's description for you, so make sure you check it out every once in a while. There is already a way to change the interface language from Chinese to English, and you can do so by visiting the link in the description down below to Reddit, where they explain to you how to change it from Chinese to English, which is nice if you want to do so. If you want me to make a tutorial on how to do so, let me know in the comment section down below. Luckily the 𝗵𝗵𝗽 application is in English, so that's a good thing, and with the Mi Band 2 I didn't have any problems. It was good, smooth, and pairing was super easy, so let's see if with the Mi Band 3 it is all the same again. The Xiaomi 𝗵𝗵𝗽 application can be found in the App Store or in the Google Play Store, and if you open the application, you can see that I already used a lot of other Xiaomi gadgets in the past. But let's press the profile button and then you can add a device and you can select the Mi Band. Pairing went pretty smooth and easy, as you can see, and the moment you feel a vibration and you tap the button on the Mi Band, you are basically connected or basically paired. There is already a firmware update available, as you can see, and this is the June 19th update, and this is where the Xiaomi Mi Band 3 has a new feature, the new phone mute feature that allows you, me, or basically everybody to mute their connected smartphone right from the Mi Band 3 itself. Currently it's only limited to Android and it might come to iOS in the future. And last but not least, I give you some instructions on how to use it, and that's basically it. The Mi Band 3 really looks a lot like the Mi Band 2. It just comes with a nice view and small updates on the inside and on the outside. If we take a look at the pill, it consists of a scratch resistant material glass, and that includes the button as well, which is now touch sensitive. And the housing is made of plastic, which is still the same as its predecessor. But I think that the pill will most likely damage more quickly because it's round on the top, like curved, instead of flat like on the Mi Band 2. And because of the round shape, I don't think that the screen protector will fit that easily. So the material of the bracelet is made out of a TPU material. It's UV resistant and also pretty scratch resistant, to be honest. It is also antibacterial and it really looks like the Mi Band 2 strap. However, the dimensions are slightly different, so just make sure that you check if you have the right strap if you want to buy a third-party strap. Also keep in mind that this strap can withstand quite some outside temperatures from -20 to +70 degrees of Celsius, and it can also survive a fall of 1.2 meters, but I'm not gonna test that because I don't want to break my brand new Xiaomi Mi Band 3. And it now also is waterproof up to 50 meters, so that's a nice update as well. Because the strap and the material and the pill itself are so similar to its predecessor, Wearing it is no problem at all compared to the Mi Band 2. It's just so similar that I don't have anything to complain. It's just good to wear it. And also, if you're having like big wrist, not like me, pretty tiny wrist, then I would go and search for alternative wristbands, because those are pretty small and might not good enough for you. The pill also doesn't fall out as it is locked from the top, and therefore you have to insert it from the bottom, which is pretty clever. The Mi Band 3 now has a larger display, and it is measuring 0.78 inch with a resolution of 128 by 80. It's an OLED display, still black and white, and unlike the Mi Band 2, its panel, the display is actually touch sensitive. And since it is in Chinese, these small animations, they will teach you on how to use the pill, or basically the touchscreen. If you swipe up or down, you will switch between features. Left and right will switch between items. The touch-sensitive button at the bottom is to go back, and if you long press it, you can confirm something or an action. Swipe up is to lock the Mi Band, and the last animation is on how to wear the Mi Band, as it affects the heart rate on how it's measured and how correctly it is measured, so make sure you position it well around your wrist. So as you've guessed it, it still comes with a heart rate sensor, and it is positioned below or at the bottom of the device, or the pill, let's say. It is in a very similar location as the Mi Band 2. And the device still supports, or basically not still, it now supports a 110 mAh battery, and Xiaomi claims that it will offer you around 20 days of battery life on a single charge. If that is the case, we have to see it in my final verdict and in my full video review, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to click that bell icon to be notified when this video comes online after some proper testing of the battery life of the Mi Band 3. The Xiaomi Mi Fit application was actually pretty good on the Mi Band 2. So let's see how it works with the Mi Band 3, if everything is okay, how the interface is, and how everything works. So the home screen displays quite some useful information, and at the top you will find a step counter, meters walked and the calories burned, and if you tap on it, then you will see more precise information on your efforts. What I really do like is that the Mi Band 3 detects the kind of exercise you did. There's also a history tab to see how much you did in the past, and you can easily share this with friends via a nice overview. The Mi Band 3 also measures your sleep quality, found below the step counter, and they show you quite some useful information on your sleep, such as when you fell asleep and when you woke up quite precisely. They will also provide you with sleep analysis, and they compare you to the rest of the users. In the past I made a written review in Dutch on the Dutch largest technical website Tweakers on how the Mi Band 2 is doing in terms of the heart rate sensor, and as you can see from this picture, it is actually doing pretty good, and that's still the same case with the Mi Band 3. The only thing that I really wished in the Mi Fit application was that there is the possibility to start measuring the heart rate from the application itself. Then from the activity page you can start an activity, but since there is no GPS built in, you have to bring your phone. The last page, the profile page, is basically all about settings, and from here you can add, for example, your Google Fit account. And if we enter then the Mi Band 3 itself, you can change settings. For example, to unlock the screen, you can set an alarm, or you can set app notifications, which is a nice thing if you don't want to receive notifications from any kind of apps. There is still a sedentary reminder, but it's not as good as the Fitbit Versa, because they show you on how many steps per hour are left, but it's still something. You can also set the heart rate detection for 24 hours per day, or only for sleep, which allows you to track your sleep better. You can also find the band, or you can find your phone in case you don't know where any of the two is. All in all, quite some useful features, and if you think so as well, give it a like so I know you agree as well. I just wish that the sedentary reminder was developed a little bit better, like for example the Fitbit Versa, because they really cut me out of my chair. So along with the Mi 8 and the Mi 8 Explorer Edition, they introduced the Mi Band 3, which is quite a nice successor for the Xiaomi Mi Band 2. The Mi Band 3 sports a somewhat different design to its predecessor, as it is considerably more curved, while the capacitive key is included here as well. The pill now blends in way better with the strap than with the Mi Band 2 that had a flat surface, and I'm pretty okay with it. After 24 hours, I can say that the Xiaomi Mi Band 3 is a successor for the Xiaomi Mi Band 2. And for a slight price increase, you get a larger screen with a higher resolution, you get a bigger battery with most likely the same battery life, and all of its features that you probably expect. It was easy to install and pair, even though we got the Chinese version of the Mi Band 3, and that's luckily because of the Mi Fit application that is all in English, so you can still do a lot. Should you wait? That's maybe a good thing to do if you want to have the NFC version or the English version if you don't want to play around with custom software. Because there is an unofficial English firmware update available to display everything in English on the smartband itself, but I don't want to play around with this for now in case you break it and you cannot use it anymore. In China, the Mi Band 3 is only $2 more expensive than the Mi Band 2. And I think it's quite a nice update for only $2 to get more, a slightly larger display, a bigger battery, etc. And I think that it's well worth to buy it. But in the end, it's up to you to decide if it's worth the money or that you want to wait for the international version with English and NFC. Maybe you accept the Chinese language, or you hope for an update to change it later on, or you update the firmware yourself. If you have some questions, make sure you drop them down below in the comment section, because I'm always very active down there, so I can help you out if you have some questions. Also, make sure you check the link in the description down below where you can find the best available price for the Mi Band 3, because currently the price is really volatile, and I will just leave a link to the best available price in the description down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe, click the bell icon to be notified when the full video review comes online. Give it a like the video, and then I hope to see all of you in the full video review.